Alright, it should be recording, but yeah, I've actually been debating on making this into a video in the first place. I've actually talked about it on stream a couple times. Also, my bad if I'm not looking like directly at you guys. I'm looking at OBS because it's a little. So I have you guys right here. No, I have OBS here. Yeah, the OBS right here, and I have the camera right there. So I just have to make sure that it's recording. So I'm gonna be looking here. But yeah, also my bad if you guys hear the fan. I've said it a couple times these past, couple videos, but hot as balls, so I gotta have that shit on. But yeah, like I said, I've been debating on, not even debating, I've been planning on essentially making this into a video. Like I said before, I've talked about it on stream, but yeah, overall channel update. And don't get it twisted, and don't get like scared, like, oh my god, he's leaving, guys. Nah, like don't get it twisted. It's just basically the way my channel has worked. I've essentially just been uploading and making videos themed on like the new, shiny toy, or else you want to call it. And I'm not going to be able to basically do that for these next couple of months, okay? So I figured I might as well give you guys a heads up. And I know, and don't get it twisted, right? This isn't like, the typical YouTuber, oh, the mental health break that they need. It's not that, and don't get it twisted either. It's not a money issue either. It's just that school for me is starting up, and I know that in itself is already enough of a reason or an excuse, whatever you guys want to call it. It's not just school. This is my last semester of university basically coming up, and yeah, I kind of have to lock in for that, because then if I don't, then it's not my last semester, you know what I mean? But yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, well, it hasn't been a problem for you before, why now? Yeah, that's where it's gonna get a little tricky, because all my classes essentially for this semester are early in the morning, okay? And I'm talking like I have to be there in class at like 9 a.m., okay? And that's not gonna really click with some of you guys. But yeah, reset usually happens for me at 2 in the morning, okay? And I literally have like the screenshot here like pulled up in case. Can I switch this? Oh, tech. I'm not used to having a PC, shut up. But yeah, I basically took this screenshot essentially of how can I zoom in? Is it this? Oh, big brain. But yeah, I basically have this pulled up. It was a screenshot of essentially the maintenance that happened this past Tuesday, where like the shop and the summit happens at 11 and PvP doesn't open until 2 a.m. right? So that's not really gonna work with this new school schedule essentially, right? Especially if like they're like, hey, here's the new LF. I saw this concept on Twitter like earlier, but of like golden freeze on like 17 as like a tag LF. Like I am not gonna stay up for that, you know what I mean? Especially if I have to wait until 2 a.m. for PvP to open, and then I gotta edit the video, I gotta upload it, and then go to sleep, and then wake up for school. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not dorming there either. I haven't been dorming. I commute there, so like an hour like drive basically, and also finding parking, and then walking to class. So I do not want to risk me knock on wood, but like having a car crash because I was sleep deprived because of DBL. You know what I mean? So that's just not gonna work. Don't get me wrong, if it's like a Broly or something, I'm on it, right? Like I'm forcing myself to stay up, and that's fine. I'll drink like a coffee and shit like that. But I'm just not gonna be able to stay up for summons and PvP maintenance or PvP reset basically is what I'm trying to tell you guys. But yeah, let me actually just go back to the face thing. But yeah, so that's just not gonna work, right? Unless it's like I said, like a Broly, like a Tien or a Roshi, like I'm there. I'm forcing myself to stay up. Or if it's in like the special occasion of like, I'm gonna use YC as an example, but he basically said, I mean, he's not gonna care if I told you guys, but he was like, oh, I'm gonna sponsor if it's LF Bojack, because Bojack's his favorite character. Like in those cases, then yeah, I'll stay up, because the viewer sponsor thing, like I got you, right? But under like normal circumstances, like I said, if they're like, hey, here's LF tag 17 and Golden Frieza, like I'm not gonna risk my sleep schedule or my school thing for that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I figured I might just tell you guys that, to be honest, turn this into a video, because I know some people just don't, they're not on the streams. They like, that's actually one thing I'm actually grateful for. It's like I'd rather have nobody on the streams but have them on videos, because I mean videos do make more money than streams, so I do appreciate you guys there. So yeah, and also don't worry for the people who don't give a shit about me. To be honest, they just care about like the gameplay. I'm doing another like video, like a second upload later, so you guys can just skip this if you guys want. It doesn't matter in all honesty. But yeah, I figured you guys are, you know, kind of what's the word, entitled, I guess, to knowing about this information, because basically the channel would not exist without you guys. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's going to be any changes, I might as well make a video until all of you, you know. And like I said, don't get it twisted, like I'm not gonna not upload, you know, I'm still gonna upload daily and stuff like that, but it just might not be on the brand new thing, you know. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, if it's like that DBS Broly, like Ultra DBS Broly over there that I got, oh, wrong side, oh my god, how the fuck did I do this? The DBS Broly on that side, yeah, like it's like an Ultra DBS Broly, like I'm there, you know, like that, you guys do not have to worry about that. But for the overall, well, I can't even say overall, it's just until the semester ends, basically, you know. And that also kind of includes reactions, because, you know, like usually I'll be like up in the morning, I'll stream with you guys to do the reaction, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, you know, because like I said, I have to be at school in class at like 9 in the morning. Okay, so that means I basically have to leave my house like at 8 or 7:30 maybe. And usually they'll do the Legends information, you know, reviews and stuff or whatever at 7. So that might not work. Maybe I could react to it like at school or something. I don't know. It's basically not gonna work with my schedule for these upcoming couple months. So yeah, I figured I might as well just tell you guys. I'm trying to remember if I forgot anything. I mean, I already said it's not gonna. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, don't get it twisted. This isn't like, oh my god, VAR needs a mental break from DBL. I still have fun playing the game. Like, I know some people hate it. I genuinely like playing it, you know. I know there's like a different case of like Verge and like all these other people who play that shit for like hours on end. Like they might need the break, you know, because they do it longer than I do. I play this game for like 30 minutes a day, you know. So it's not like a, oh my god, I need a break type thing. So yeah, I figured I might as well just tell you guys. I am low-key trying to milk this until like 8 minutes. Ads. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, I'll answer everything in the comments. I don't even know if I'm gonna monetize this video, in all honesty. Nah, I will. Who am I kidding? But yeah, I figured I might just tell you guys everything that is happening. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or any suggestions as well, I know I know Verge was telling me like, oh bro, why don't you just sleep when you get home from school? And I'm like, dude, I am not trying to sleep throughout the day, you know what I mean, and then wake up like at 10 p.m, you know, and then just stay up like the entire night, you know. That's just it's not gonna work for me. So yeah, I think that's it. Again, if you guys have any questions or, you know, suggestions, I'm down for it. And yeah, I think I will catch you guys in the next one. I'll probably add anything after this, I don't know, post recording or editing. And yeah, peace.